Let's talk now about the military forces that you've got serving in Central Command. What's the message that you want them to know?
They need to know how much Americans, after 9 years now of war, how much Americans appreciate more than ever the sacrifices that our great young men and women in uniform have made, and also that their families back home have made. As I mentioned, nothing means more to those in uniform than an awareness that those back home do appreciate and value what it is that they're doing for our country.